advising coordinators, and then we got all the information of the ground reality in writing and everything. And last, I think 2 days, from yesterday onwards, we both got to bring a good report, because the report with my colleagues, and you won't believe that they are all age one, they are very young, they are still young to me. My Grish is here, and then again another friend, the registrar from the Hisar is here. They are both, I think they are so young that in mind, and then also in the brain and in the knowledge. So they and at last, we prepared a good report for you. I think this is the first report of the first cycle of this college. And based on the analysis, of course, you have very good points. We used to say that it's a strength. But wherever I go, I never say the strength of the any college. I used to always point out what you have done for the next 5 years. So what are the challenges you have? So what are the opportunities you have? And what are the weaknesses you have? So, and wherever I go, I used to point out that. Of course, but that will give you, step to further move into the next cycle, and then for the improvement in terms of the quality of the education. So when we talk about the college, and I think it's a fair report, it's a transparent report. I think nothing secret is there. But any of the report will be, will open only after the results declared by the NAAC, your criteria. And after that it will be open document. Then you can work with the criteria wise for the next cycle. I think the day one, tomorrow onwards, you have to work again to achieve in the second cycle what to get and how to get and all these things based on your criteria wise. So in the weakness, I would like to point out that your college needs linkage. So I think it's missing here. Linkage with the institutions, linkage with the other, the research-based organizations which are already show their excellence in the respective fields. I think that is missing here. But you are the college who started during 1959. But till now that everything you are making you as an individual unit. But that will not. I think you have to make collaboration and link with the other institutions. Then only you can have a further improvement of your career, and then also for the college development. And then one thing I would like to say that is missing is the appraisal mechanism. I think this annual appraisal mechanism, I think somewhat is missing. But even though you have expressed that you have been doing that one, but we could not see that it is a full-fledged mechanism of the system is, I think, you need to step more for that. And then the motivation to the students, motivation to the faculties, that is missing. Even when we interacted with the faculty yesterday, and we found that I think the research culture, the research ambience somewhat is missing here. But you have a lot of land. So this morning we had been to your farm, almost 37 acres, 35 acres, the lands you have in the prime area of part of the city of Muzaffarnagar. So why don't you make use of those land for your research, applying projects, and then getting funds, external funds. So that is, I think, is missing here that you have to work for. And then next is the out of, I think you don't say that again, I spelled out yesterday, don't say again it's a common policy, but permanent faculty. I think permanent faculty is must. So out of 50, I think you have only 20 faculties or permanent faculties. And the remaining, of course, the 20 faculties are almost, you have the very knowledgeable of PhD and everything, I think UGC qualified, all you have, but missing is there in the gap. So I think that you have to fill it, immediately you have to take care of that. And then again, one thing we miss is the lack of the computer culture. The computer. I think you don't have any the computer laboratory, I think spoken English language course. So this type of things also missing here, because when we interact with the parents, alumni, and also with the students, so they, I think, open their mind that is missing. Okay, so English language is missing here. Okay, but that is the one we need to go from Muzaffarnagar to elsewhere for seeking the job placements. So I think that you need for more, I think you have to work on that. And then ICT culture. See, now the teaching pedagogy and teaching methodology, they are those changed. The traditional method of the chalk and all, no, I think past. Now I think we can hear or we can witness the lecture now has been taken in New York or in Frankfurt or in Tokyo or wherever. So I think type of the interactive method of the lecture through the online or e-line, I think we have to work in that line. So ICT culture should be inculcated in the teaching pedagogy. So I think there is missing here. So these are all some of the weaknesses, but we found many things. But I think then and there, I think it will come when you have the interaction and then making use of this very good and then opportunities. Plenty. I think you are calling, have plenty of the resources, very good laboratory space, I think very good classroom space, I think very green campus, and then land, everything is there. So you can do a lot of wonders in this campus. You have opportunities. So ample opportunities are there. You can raise funds. And then you can also strengthen all the activities which are related to the agriculture and other allied sciences in this college. And then also IQAC. So even though I think you started or you initiated the IQAC, the activities, but still you go to make it as a function. So IQAC, we used to say that it's a backbone of any college. So IQAC, internal quality assurance, that is most important. I think they have to work hard in the next coming cycles and they have to form all. Because your syllabus, for example, your syllabus has been updated in 2011 and later it was updated in 2014. Then after the last 4 years, the students' syllabus was not updated. So the students are still in backward 4 or 5 years before. So then there is no meaning of the updated knowledge. So how can we expect the quality from the students? So I think that the IQAC has to take a lead in the role of the syllabus upgradation at least once in 3 years. So that is missing here. And then we found that some of the missings is in the hostels. Even when we interacted with the parents and alumni here, the hostels are, I think, is not in conducive environment. It's not conducive. And especially for these boys hostel, I think you have a structure. You have the structure. I'm very open. You have the structure, but not up to the standard of your student. Okay, I think that you have to take care of them. And then again, you have more of girl students. More than 50% of the girl students are here, and you don't have the girls hostel. But most of the girls are coming from the nearby the cities and then nearby town and then nearby villages. So I think that you have to take care of. I think you have to start girls hostel immediately. And then as I mentioned, English language laboratory and then the interactive research that is missing here. And then you have the lot of the challenges. Challenges are plenty. The students, most of the students, and we know that more than 70% of the population in India are rural background. We know that. But again here, even though Muzaffarnagar is a district center, but most of the students of the feeders are from the nearby villages. They are from rural, poor, farmers family. So I think that background people are there. I think you have to inculcate, you have to give here what? First-hand information of the quality education today, our generation. Okay? And then you have to start more for attracting the students for the PG programs. We found that only very few students are there in some of the courses. I think you have to find out what is the reason. So if IQAC is very functional there, then they have to identify what are the constraints, problems and issues are there for some of the courses. Very few students. I think that you have to work really hard. And then placements. Placements are also very important. Counseling, I think you have to work more through the placements are there. So you got to, because you are very near to the capital of our India. Many things I think you have to attract the corporates, companies to here. And I think they have to counsel here. And many of you are the alumni are there working in the corporates. We have to make use of their expertise to counsel our students and then make them as what? The employable citizens. So Abdul Kalam used to tell always that, so our resource should be what? The employable citizens. So I think we have to produce the employable citizens on the, I think that line we have to work on that. So altogether what we need is a protection of the good human resource to accept the global challenges. So that is in our nutshell and doing the work. So you need to work on all these aspects. So I have not spelled out your credits or your positive points here. You have that you know well, but you have to work. So based on that, the analysis, we have given the many points for the next cycle. You have to work because of the recommendations, what? For the quality enhancement of this knowledge. So you need to work on that. So more courses are add-on enrichment courses, skill-oriented courses, which we need for that. And then you have to linkage with the industry. Industry need-based job-oriented course must be started here, and then self-appraisal of the teachers you have to get, and then the employability for the students you have to work. Then later external funding for the research. I already mentioned that you have to work for that. ICT culture should be developed, and every year academic administrative audit should be conducted in every department, and that will give, I think, a benchmark for to improve the quality of the education. And then, as I mentioned, the hostels and then some amenities, which we need more for that. And altogether, you have to at least make linkage with MOUs, memorandum of understanding, and linkage with the industry. We always use the industry institution partnerships are very much essential for any college. So then only our student community will be more benefit of all these things. And altogether, library. I think you have library, and hardly 20 students are using every day in library. I think this is a great idea. So library is a gateway to knowledge. It's a gateway to the knowledge. Only 20 students out of how many? 1,400 students are here. 20 students. Say the percentage of the visiting out of the total is, I think, very, very less. So what is the problem is that? So I think that you have to see that at least you can allocate some period for the library. So I think that is missing here, and then also the new and arrivals must be there. That means new books will be there. All should be key, and more to computerized. Your library should be computerized. I mean, almost it should be in a computerized way, and all together. So the college teachers should organize conferences, workshops, seminars, symposia for every departments in every year. Okay, we have 19 departments. 19 departments, say, or 20 departments, say, in disability wise, one in a year, 20, 5 years, how much? 100. 100 conferences can, I think you can run, you can organize in this college. 100 is not a simple number. I think it's a huge number. In the next cycle, that will boost you to in any elevated position. Okay? And not only just for organizing things, but you will have the exchange of knowledge and the exchange of the students, exchange of ideas. So that will be also more